Good evening, everyone. Liam Neild here with your MU review for Manchester United's 2-1 defeat at the Stadium of Light. Really? Really? Sunderland? Sunderland? That's a new low. It really is. It's a new low. Like, you have to try to lose to Sunderland. You really have to try. When you've got players like we've got, and you've spent the money we've spent, losing to Sunderland's not easy. And we managed it. It's the second time this season I slept through the first half against Sunderland. First half of the Sunderland game back in September. Missed that. Woke up. Watched the game. We won 2-0. I thought, yeah, alright. Fair enough. Whereas this time, woke up. 1-0 down. Thinking, might not get up. Might not get up in the second half. If it wasn't for Anthony Martial's, delicate little chip to put us back in the game and, trick someone like me who hadn't actually been watching the garbage fucking performance that was put out on the pitch that day, may have tricked us into thinking that we were still in the game, but we weren't. What frustrates me the most, okay, is that I'm sure that it can be, evident through the videos I've done this season that my stance is always performance over results. Not necessarily, every day, not necessarily every, just in general, but I would say that generally speaking, bad performances piss me off more than bad results. When they get paired together, that's when you get this. That's when you get, my eyebrows disappearing into my hair. That's when it gets bad. And this is just, we got outplayed by Sunderland. I think that's the thing that really bothers me, because there's been many games over the years where we've lost to teams we shouldn't have lost to. 1-0s, 2-0s, 2-1s. Where you just, it's not your day, and you just sort of, you're trying your hardest, you're playing decently, but the rub of the green's not going for you, and you walk away beaten, and you're a bit bitter about it, but you feel vindicated by the fact that, hey, we were unlucky. There's no vindication in getting outplayed by Sunderland. I don't even know where I'm going to go with this. I just came on because I thought, well, better do the review, Better do my review. Got another game on Thursday, Hopefully that'll turn out a bit better, but at this rate, to be honest, I'd rather they stayed in Denmark and just never fucking came back, get an entirely new team. It was fucking hopeless, okay? It was the most utterly depressing United game I've watched since the Moyes era. Back when we were, doing this pretty much every week, just going to places at Old Trafford, and getting outplayed by Fulham or Blackburn or some other, bumblefuck team that's now at the south end of the Championship. Sunderland are in the division next year. That'll be a bigger miracle than us making the top four. But, based on that performance, I think we've got a better chance of getting relegated than making the top four at this stage. Just forget about it. I mean, there's not really any realistic hope of getting in the top four. Yes, City got bummed again today by Spurs, but they've had a tough couple of games, Leicester and Spurs, and they'll start picking up points again. I have no faith in United to pick up points if you're doing that against Sunderland. Even the word sounds dirty. Sunderland. God. Fucking Sunderland. 3.5 hour drive for the travelling Man United fans. I'd give an arm and a leg to be in the away section at a United game. That is one of my bucket list items. But fuck me if I'm driving 3.5 hours from Manchester to Sunderland to watch that shite. I feel bad for all of them. They should get refunds. I guess the one bright spark was Anthony Martial, as he always is. He's clearly our best player and he's 20 fucking years old. I mean, what does that tell you about the quality of our squad, or at least the level that our players are operating at? Obviously David De Gea, yeah, but if Madrid don't get their transfer ban, if Madrid get their transfer ban lifted, he's fucking off there in the summer, so we'll start leaking even more goals. And even he was pretty shy with dealing with the second goal. Don't know what the hell was going on there. It's not exactly the most structured review I've ever done. I've just sort of, bitched at the camera for a few minutes, but I'm sure that's, entertaining in its own way. No less entertaining than my usual shit, I'm sure, but we're completely lost as a team and as a club right now. We really are. I've said it, talked ad nauseum about how I think the club is going in the wrong direction in terms of its priorities, its commercial interests, superseding its interests on the pitch, and it is Manchester United Football Club, not Manchester United, commercial partners. Manchester, we're not a sponsor, we're a team, and just, I've gone back and forth on the Van Gaal thing. I don't think this was his fault. I think the players just didn't turn up, but we're at the stage now where we need this catalyst. We need Jose Mourinho. We need someone who's going to come in and whip the team into shape and just revolutionise what's going on. Because ever since Ferguson retired, and even a bit before Ferguson retired, this club was going in the wrong direction. And now we really need to get our priorities straight. And the sad thing is we got 3 months left of this season, and the Premier League games, I mean, they're almost null and void. Because we're 6 points off fourth and all that, but Spurs and Leicester are the top two. Do you really see City or Arsenal dropping enough points to let us in the back door when we're making about as much progress towards that back door as an asthmatic ant with some heavy shopping, as Blackadder would say? You can't get in the back. Southampton have got a better chance. Liverpool, they beat Villa 6-0. They've got a better chance as far as I'm concerned. Just no consistency in this team at the moment. No consistent run of results. Just when it looked like it was getting better, we beat Stoke 3-0. Should have beat Chelsea. We go and lose to fucking Sunderland. Christ. I don't know if there's much else to say, really. I mean, I've said it before that we need to take the Europa League seriously because it's our, most promising route into the fucking Champions League at this point. And with the league going the way it's going, we've got a massive week coming up. We've got 3 games outside of the Premier League in the next, fortnight. Playing Midtjylland, home and away leg on Thursday, home leg following Thursday. And we've got Shrewsbury Town in the FA Cup. Now, I know we're bad, but Midtjylland and Shrewsbury Town, if they come and do us like Sunderland just did us today, put me on suicide watch, because our season will be completely fucking over at that point. We need to make progress in those competitions to give me any sort of faint hope that this season might turn out not shit. Not dreadfully. This season might turn out to not be a complete waste of my fucking life. If you've enjoyed the video, you must not be a Man United fan. So good for you. But comment if you want to talk about it. You can tell I obviously want to talk about it. Like, subscribe, all that nonsense. To be honest, you don't do that. You don't want to. Don't subscribe. Don't like the video. It's just it's a lot of misery going on here. I'm wearing black today. I'm wearing black. United, hated, adored, never ignored. I wish I could ignore him at this point. I wish I could fucking ignore him. It was wank.